Was it just coincidence that the assembly line seemed to skip a beat, or was there something more at play? Chiamaka watched the machines, their rhythms now punctuated by slight deviations she alone seemed to notice. She wondered if she might be imagining things. The factory floor stretched out before her in a labyrinth of metal and circuitry. In the dim light, the machines hummed like an orchestra tuning for the night's performance. But tonight, something was off. It started with just one machine, its cycle deviating slightly, as if pausing to take a breath before resuming. Chiamaka walked around methodically, her eyes scanning each row of machines. She noticed another deviation later on, this time a machine completing its cycle twice as fast. The variation was slight enough to dismiss but significant enough to unsettle her. No one else commented or seemed affected by these irregularities. As the night progressed and the factory floor fell into an eerie quiet, more machines began exhibiting similar behavior. Chiamaka's attempts at rationalizing them became harder as she saw one deviation after another. She felt like a leaf caught in a river's current, helpless against something beyond her control. The workers around her carried on their duties with mechanical precision, no one concerned or even aware of what was happening. Chiamaka felt increasingly isolated and alone. By the time night had fully fallen over the factory, maintenance activities ceased, and an eerie silence filled the space. Each deviation now seemed to whisper secrets she couldn't quite grasp. She attempted to contact a supervisor through the radio but only static answered her calls. When she tried to physically approach another worker for help, all she found were more malfunctioning machines and oppressive silence. As Chiamaka signed off on the accident report in the office, her movements mechanical, her face expressionless, she was aware of every detail around her. The room felt staged for a scene where the final act is mundane and administrative. Just before signing her name on the last line of the report, Chiamaka paused. Her hand hovered over the signature pad, the weight of what she witnessed bearing down on her shoulders. She knew something had changed tonight but could only sign off as if nothing was different. Chiamaka signed her name on the report, her hand moving with robotic precision. The ink dried in an unusual pattern, looping back over itself before completing the signature.